Hello everyone, my name is Isaac Newman, and I just want to give some context leading up to this video. Years ago, I was assigned a project in school to interview someone for a story in their life. I had decided to pick my good friend Patrick Jury, mainly focusing on how he lost his eye in a car accident. I then sat down with Pat, being treated to some American honey whiskey as he went above and beyond telling me his life story. Sadly, Patrick passed away on this day 2 years ago on January 30th, 2019. I have been almost selfishly keeping this audio to myself because he told me all this in confidence. After some thought, it was decided to release this audio after editing out some private information so that people can feel what it was like to be in a room with Patchys' infectious charisma and laughter once again. Without further ado, I introduce my friend, Patrick Jury.
My name is Patrick. I'm 20 years old. Born in Lancaster, in a little small house in, I don't think it's Lidditz.
Yeah.
My father, my mother, my brother, and my sister. And
How many siblings you have? Brother, sister?
I have one real brother, 2 half-sisters, 4 stepsisters, 2 stepbrothers, a sister-in-law, and a brother-in-law.
That's an extended family.
And a dog and a muffin.
How many houses have you lived at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 houses.
What ages were you in all those houses? Like, how many times a year would you switch?
From I was in the first house till I was like 3 months. Second house until I was in 5th grade. So what's that, like 11, 12 or something like that. From 6th grade to 7th grade, I was in a house with my mom in an apartment in Kids Hill, and then we moved 8th grade to 9th grade to a bigger townhouse there, and then we moved from there to an apartment in the city, and then my dad moved from his house that I grew up in to a house on New Holland Pike, and then my mom also lived by Riding Ball, but now I live in Lidditz, and my mom lives in fucking Quakertown.
What elementary schools did you go to? Like,
I went to Spanish immersion, Nitrower until 3rd grade. Then I went to Riding Ball.
I was in the trial too.
Yeah.
I never saw you.
Spanish immersion. I was on the wall because I talked too much English in class.
With Andy, right?
Yeah, not Andy. He was a grade below me.
Oh, right.
I was with like Nate Thompson, Billy Von God.
Yeah.
And then I went to Riding Ball from middle of 3rd, actually. I've gone to different schools in the middle until obviously 5th, and then 6th grade went to whatever building that is.
Yeah, Memphis.
15, I got sent to military school, Valley Forge Military Academy. Was there for 2 years. That, in my opinion, made me who I am today because I can take bullshit, but I can give it to.
What kind of conditions did you live in military academy? Because
You get
Henry
there-
Heisterkamp went to military school. Right?
Me and Henry talked a lot about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
So what kind of
at
conditions
Andy's. When you get there, you feel like you're like at home, this and that. You know, tell your parents they're in good hands. They leave, and your parents give them $40,000, and you eat shitty ass food. They tell you that they have money problems, and you live in it's pretty much a cage with another kid.
What do you learn? Like, what are the classes like?
You start on just drills, just basic marching drills, and then after that you just build, like being able to like listen from other people, being able to stand straight for 3 hours at a time, just standing there. Like I've passed out before. I passed out, hit my head on the ground, like in the middle of like a whole entire the whole school. We were all sitting there, and I just hit my head. Ambulances came. I had a heart monitor for like a week or 2 because my heart was skipping beats. They thought, dude, yeah, I had crazy heart problems, and then they figured it all out. They got me medicine and fixed it, but that happened. I also got real into the fucking chewing tobacco.
Really? For how long?
I used to chew like half a tin a day.
I dabbled in it, but
Dude, I have not touched it since I left there. It's disgusting. But like they used to have this thing called Stokers, and it's like this, those fake cotton candy tins.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's just filled with the juiciest dip in the world.
Really?
$20.
For an entire fucking.
You come in like the quarter, and like that's what we call like the hallway, and you come in there with like a whole entire thing of it, dude. And people were just anything. Like, yo, man, I'll give you my mac and cheese for a month. Let me get like just a tin of it. And I'm like, nah, nigga. That's like exclusive shit. That shit's, it's like crack in a freaking jail cell, dude. And people are just like, oh, no, you got that, dude. You got that Stoker's. Well, that happened, and then my senior year, my rule with my parents was, if I get all A's and B's, and I'm good and I don't get in trouble, I can leave. Well, I got all A's and B's.
Why did it sign send you there? Was there like did you do something? You fuck up?
And let's start with one reason. In high school, I was, in just school in general, I was that kid that you're just like, why are you doing that, man? What makes you think to be such a dickhead? Like, they put work in front of me, and I'm just like, I'm not fucking doing that. And I get sent to the principal's office and like have to deal with mad shit, or like just wouldn't do it.
What were your grades like?
D's, F's. Yeah, I got a C, and we just like turned up. It's like, oh, I got a C.
yeah.
Like, I'd bring that shit up like if I got it the first semester, like, Mom, but I got a C last semester. I was like, yo, come on. And then Keaton dance.
Ooh, dude, I love Keaton.
I love Keaton. Nothing wrong with him. Keaton dance asked me for weed. I didn't sell weed. Asked me for a little weed. So yeah, I got you. Keaton dance's mom, I was helping a friend out, reads his phone and was like, boom, Pat Drury's a drug dealer, the biggest one in the class, calls my dad, tells him all this, says like, I'm a drug dealer, I sell mad weed, like I've like 3 different kinds of weed, because I was asking what kind of weed he wanted. If he wanted like mids, nuggets, and petties. And she's just going off. My dad comes home, I'm mad sick, and he's just like, oh, so you're fucking selling pot now? He's like, yeah, you're a drug dealer. Like, he's getting in my face. I'm just like, no.
What grade was that? Like 9th?
Middle, like, in the quarter of 10th. When I told you I went in the middle of 10th, I went to Valley Forge.
Yeah.
So that literally
That's
is
what sent you.
That's what kicked it off. I went there, and yeah. I'm still cool with Keaton. Like, because it was not his fault. It was his mom. His mom's a crazy bitch. But that happened.
Wait, aside from this, dude, have you talked to Keaton in a long time?
I see Keaton. We obviously talk. We'll bring it up once in a while.
I want to apologize.
But yeah, Keaton's Keaton. But that happened.
Military school.
Went to military school. Probably the greatest experience of my life, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so patient. I can deal with stupid people. I can. I don't know. No one can really bother me unless they really bother me. And then, but military school also like made me the person I am, where I'm just like, I'm way too aggressive, and I don't deal with.
That's why you fought that more.
I don't deal with hostile hostile situations.
How do you deal with a restaurant work? Like
a restaurant,
people are terrible, dude.
People are terrible at the restaurant, but the thing with the restaurant is it's a hustle. That's all it is. It's just you need to hustle these people to believe in that you are a great person and you're here because you like to be here. And that's how military schools, when you're talking to the people that run the place, you're saying, I'm happy to be here, I'm happy to be under you and do whatever you want to say, this and that. And just, it's literally, a server's a kiss ass, but you can't be too much of a kiss ass, because if you're too much of a kiss ass, you're just like, so this guy gonna give me head at the end of his shift, or is this guy gonna give me like the hookup and like tell the kitchen like to do his thing? And that's why I just try to do the other way. I just kind of reps.
How many years have you done restaurant work?
I've been in the restaurant since I'm 15, so 5 years.
That's
I've had
crazy.
one job outside the restaurant business.
That was closer.
Oh, 2 jobs. I'm sorry. And it was Cloister, and I worked at Counter Club. My mom owned it. It was a seasonal store. I was a supervisor, and I was like 17. But that job sucked.
What like job did you do when you started? Like, what were you doing? Were you serving,
I bust at Carrabba's, and it was me, Dominic, Anthony Farella, Corey Stoltz, Andrew Dissinger, Trevor Stoll, Damon Leon.
Andrew Dissinger's working at
Damon Leon. I told you about him too. The one I said, my friend from Hempfield that I went last year with at IUP.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he worked there. Kristen Higgins worked there. Just two of my stepsisters worked there. Hannah worked there, and her sister Tara. Like, so many people. My brother worked there too, and it was just hell. It was just a township overload of people, and then we all quit like the same month. I was the last one to quit because they tried to make me stay there. They were like, all right, so like, don't just quit. I need you to close. I was the opener, and I was just like, I could stay till 10, but like, you need to find someone, like, you need to get someone else in the kitchen like to finish my work. I was like, I'm not staying, and like, either you stay or go. And I was just like, and he got all pissed and like was like talking shit in my ear. I walk in the back, like walk right in the kitchen, get my like, bus bin, just chuck it in the fucking wall and hits all these pots and pans. They fall down. Fucking, I'm just like walking through and he's like saying shit. I'm just like, yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah, what? He's like, I like how you leave. You leave with like a bang. I was like, yeah, you want to see me leave with a bang? I'm going past the prep station, get the open milk cart and fucking throw it on the ground. Dude, I left crazy. I just went off because I did so much for that place, dude. Like
when they don't appreciate it, man. Like
I'd come in early. Like I'd leave school. Like I'd sneak out of school early just to come in there so I could open for them because they had no one else to open. And then like I was the only one that didn't quit, and I was like, dude, I can't. I have stuff to do. I think it was like me and Kelsey's anniversary. Sorry to bring that up, but it was me and Kelsey's anniversary. It's like senior year, and that's why I had to leave. And he was like, nah, nigga.
I don't know how you've been in restaurant work for so long.
Dude, I love it.
And you're just so good at what you do.
Like,
I don't know how you do it, dude. I don't know how you do it.
I'm just a smooth talker.
I always said why. Remember, I said, why are all the people who are good with people bad people?
It's so true. But freaking, do you want me to go into my senior year? Like everything in my senior year?
Did you ever do H?
Once by accident.
By accident?
I wasn't told that it was H.
You thought it was coke?
I thought it was a perk.
Oh.
I'm talking about like my trap days.
What?
My trap days.
You trapped?
And dude, you don't know about this? Alright, so I think it was like December of my senior year back. And I'm just chilling. I work at Carrabba's, and fucking hits me up and is like, yo, I have like $400, yo. I'm trying to make more, like, so I don't run out. He's like, I know you can, like, some people that sell and stuff. And I was like, well, I can sell for you. So you buy an ounce for like 3 something.
Mm-hmm.
First day, I sold the whole half. He doesn't sell 1 gram. And he's just like, dude, like, I was like, I'm done. I was like, we need to re-up. And he's just like, no, dude, like, we need, like, I didn't sell 1 gram. Like, I just been smoking. I was like, give me your half. He's like, okay. Next day, I sell this whole half. And he's like, dude, I'm not even gonna try. You just take it all. Did 2 weeks of that. After 2 weeks, I was up to like a quarter pound, starting with a half. And dude, like, I just went from a quarter pound to half a pound. And in senior year, I was pushing like almost a pound. But that went on for like till like this. I want to say like 2 months after I graduated, and one day, sort of started to get in an accident, right?
Yeah.
One day I just was like, dude, I'm done. I was like, I'm done. I had like an ounce on me, like all my bags, my scale, my backpack. I was like, I'm done. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. That night, I broke up with my girlfriend at the current time.
Is that
Mary Kate?
Yeah.
Drank a half a handle of rum, crashed my car, blind in my left eye, broke my back, flipped my car through towns without a seatbelt. Got like, I think like 35 stitches like all over my body, like together. Just fucked my body up. If I would have had that weed in that car, dude, I'd have been done.
Do you remember anything from like the crash, like that moment?
I was the most I've been intoxicated, I feel like, my whole life. Just about. And surprisingly, I remember none of the conversations I had, because I've had people tell me I was on the phone with them 5 minutes before, saying like, what are you doing? Like seeing what they're up to. And like, oh, we're about to just like call it a night and go to bed. But I remember like that car passing me, this big ass truck. I'm just like, why is this dickhead like on my ass? I'm trying to drive safe home. I'm going home a different way than I ever go. I must have been sketched out knowing I'm drunk. And this dickhead just fucking honks his horn past me. It gives me the middle finger. Obviously, I'm drunk. A little like tired, but like mixed with like the drunkenness and like pissed off this fucker just passed me. So I just see him like, well, fuck you, I'm gonna ride your ass. I'm on East Oregon Road, going like passing the gym lot, like, you know, they go and they turn like up right in the gym, and like you pass Nestville on your right, the Nestville Fire Department. Yeah. Going around there, you go around that turn, going like towards the movie theater. Take a left to go to the movie theater, you take a right to go fucking nowhere. Yeah. And he passed me right there, and we're about to go around that right, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna pass you, and I speed up, going like, I don't know how fast, I can't remember at all. All I remember as a song was Ace Hood Rolling. That was a song I was listening to off his mixtape at the time. And I don't remember anything else. I just remember for a split second knowing I'm fucked. I just knowing because I'm skidding off the road. Flip my car 3 times. Fucking break all my windshields. Just literally wake up outside my car, my door open, hearing that Ace Hood Rolling song just blare because I'm a dickhead and I put music way too loud. And it was just
Did you go in shock? Were you like?
I was fine. I just woke up. I was like, what the hell just happened, man? I was like, this isn't normal. And passed out again. I wake up and this guy's on the phone, just please don't call the police. Please, I don't want to get in trouble.
You were saying that?
Begging him, literally begging for my life. Just please don't do it. I don't feel like getting in trouble. And then I just go over it and just rub my eye, and it's just goo and guts and blood. And I just fucking queeze out and just drop again, pass out. Wake up when the paramedics get there and they put me on the chair. Up again, in there, pass out again. I don't remember this, which is fucked up, but the cops were like, you either need to tell us, we can take your blood, or we're taking your blood. If you don't tell us, we can take your blood, we're gonna suspend your license for 6 months more. I don't remember this. My stepmom said she had to shake my head for me because they asked me when I was too fucked up. They're just like, can we take your blood or no? If you say no, we're taking it and you're gonna get suspended. And she's like, he's not responding. He's too he's not doing good. Mm-hmm. And she just shook my head for me. That's all she did. She grabbed my back of my head. It was like, yeah. And they did it. It's just terrible. But obviously I'd still do it. But I wasn't I was barely I comprehended to do anything. Then I got helicopter to Philadelphia, which I don't remember. I remember getting right in the helicopter, it's just being blown around.
Hello. Hi there.
Hello.
Being blown around, and then cállate. Tú hablas nomás, no sé. But I remember just being blown around. Probably that was my stepmom talking. I remember just being blown around, and just not knowing and getting in there and just passing out again, and then just waking up. Couldn't see a thing because both my eyes are swollen, and just freaking out. I woke myself up. I got off of my bed. I had a broken back. I was like, I need to go pee, and they're just like, all right, hold on. I was like, no, I need to go pee, because they're just flushing me with fluids, and I had to go pee and had a nurse hold my penis, which is extremely awkward for a 19-year-old guy, because just not something he's used to. And that happened, and dude, I just knew right there. I was like something's off. They wheelchair me down to the eye doctor. Opens my right eye. I'm like, yeah, I can see it's swollen. Opens my left eye. She's like, don't you see anything? I was like, no. She's like, I see your eye. And I was like, I don't see anything. She's like, I just gave a weird quiver. Something weird was in her breath, dude. I don't know. It wasn't comforting. And I was like, what? Well, why? What's going on? And she was like, you're blind in your left eye. They put all the lights in and everything. And I just got real hot, just real sweaty, just almost like the time I got passed out a month ago. I just got real dizzy and just my head was shaking. I couldn't see anything either because both my eyes are swollen, and I need something. I need a fan. I need a blanket. I need water. I don't know what I need. He gave it to me, and I just freaked out for 30 minutes. Didn't cry or anything to be weird. I was surprised. I thought I'd cry. I was just. It was a complete plot twist of what I thought was going on, to say the least. And then I found out I was blind. The best thing was the next day, 12 of my friends drove up to Philly and just surprised me. I wheelchaired around the whole entire hospital with them, and we had dinner, and it was.
Who all went up there?
Haley, Albert, Jomar, Dylan, Sarah Ash, just Anthony Frelick came up. Me and Anthony weren't friends at the time because the whole Kelsey thing, and he came up, and me and him were just not talking at all. He came up, literally walked in, gave me a handshake. I was like, dude, I was pissed at him because of the whole Kelsey thing. I was like, I appreciate him more than anything, dude. I was like, that's respect. I can't be mad at you.
Yeah.
I thought I'd have more people, and 12 people. I was still just baffled by it. And I was like, and you came up, and I was like, that's guts. I was like, that's balls. They come up to me, and you already knew I hated you. He's like, dude, I was like, I have nothing but love for you. I was like, obviously, I don't want to see you like this. And then I just went home. Had like 2 or 3 weeks off of work, dude. I got paid too while I was off of work because I was smart and got good car insurance when I was like 18. My dad made me do it. So he paid for the more expensive one. I was like, no. And I didn't pay for the one he said. I paid for the one above it because I was feeling that trap life. I had that money.
Obviously.
So I was like, yeah, I got this. And it came out in a good run because I made money while I was off of work, paid for all my cars, I got a check for my car, I got all this shit.
What were your charges for driving vehicles?
I got a DUI, but I did not get an underage, and I was 18 years old. Did not get an underage, which is baffling. My lawyer said, he's like, I don't know if they felt bad for you or they're just surprised by what happened or just baffled, but you never got an underage. So that saved like 3 to 6 months off my suspension of license and like $500 in fines. But after that, it's just been literally just me trying to find myself. And before that, I was just trying to find a job that worked with hands. That was like, you get paid good money. I was going to be a masseuse, but then I was like, I can make more money than that. So I went to a plumber. I'm just good with my hands.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't want to fucking deal with shit all day. Like poop, obviously not shit. And then I started to be a prep cook. And it just, right there, the guy that I prep cook with, like, just graduated from culinary school, and that was his second job, and just taught me little things and got me into it. And then like I do them there, and then like he left because he got a grow a job, and I was just like, I kind of like this, and just started cooking. It just all started there, and just ever since the restaurant lifestyle has just been like a second me. I don't know how to explain it. It's like me breathing. I don't know. I feel so. When people are stressed out, I'm less stressed out. I feel more comfortable than anything. And just cooking has been my way of being distracting me from, I don't know, my eye. All the. I was supposed to go literally the day before my accident. I was supposed to go to meet my recruiter.
For
the Marines.
You were gonna go to the Marines?
I was supposed to go to the Marines. Meet my recruiter. Everything was set up. He knew everything about me. All I had to do was sign up and get ready to go. And that happened. We called him like a week later, and he's like, "We don't sign half-blind people unless it happens when they're already signed up." So that was my dream, and I just have to switch it all up. That's my life.
You have a great work ethic, by the way. Adam loves you.
I don't know, man. I work for what I love. Hopefully soon you'll be working for me.